Year 2, I hope we're all okay. Welcome to your final week of your online learning, your final week of Year 2. We will see you tomorrow though at the picnic. We cannot wait. So today's lesson and all this week we're going to be learning about reading with expression, fluency, and we're going to be learning to read a poem in a very exciting way. So today's what to start us off is to use punctuation in a text to help me read out loud. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read you two texts and they're going to be the same. And I want you to listen out for which one you think I have read better. Okay, and we're going to discuss why and delve a little bit further into it. So, hi, my name is Miss Harris. I'm 26 years old. I live in Alveston. My favourite food is pasta, cheese and chocolate. But I do also like bananas, apples and oranges too. I love to bake cakes. Do you like to bake cakes too? Okay, so there's number one. Now, number two. Hi, my name is Miss Harries. I am 26 years old. I live in Alveston. My favourite food is pasta, cheese and chocolate, but I do also like bananas, grapes, apples and oranges too. I love to bake cakes. Do you like to bake cakes too? Okay, so which one do you think sounded better and why? Which one was better? Okay, I think it was number two. But why was it better? Because it's exactly the same writing, but why was I able to read that out loud in a better way for you? Okay, you might have spotted this one has got no punctuation, whereas this one has got a lot of punctuation. So we're going to punctuation tells us how something should be read. So we're going to concentrate on these 4 punctuation marks today, although there is a lot more that you will learn when you're in Year 3 next year. So we have got a full stop, which is used at the end of a complete thought. It marks the end of a sentence. And we stop to take a pause. You'll also hear your teacher say, stop and take a breath. We've got an exclamation mark, which is used for strong feelings. And again, we stop to take a pause. When you see an exclamation mark, you might read it in a really excited way to show those strong feelings. A question mark is obviously used when a question's asked, and again, we stop to take a pause. And finally, we have got a comma. Now, we use a comma to make a pause between thoughts. So it's not the end of a sentence, but we have a little pause in between thoughts. These can be used for lists and to mark when a pause is needed in a speech. So often we'll have them after an adverbial phrase. So in the morning, Miss Harries got up and made breakfast. Okay, so that we are not just reading one long string of words. Okay, so you'll notice all 4 mark when we need to take a pause. But it can be quite tricky, so we're going to go through how to really concentrate on that punctuation. So here we have got a little bit of a story. Let's see if I can move my head. There we go. So when you get older, you'll be able to just see that punctuation as you are reading. Okay, but sometimes it can be a little bit tricky, especially when we are first practicing. So what we're going to do is, if it lets me, let's have a look. Oh, goodness me, that's not what we wanted. There we go. Right, what we're going to do is highlight the bits of punctuation. I'm going to do it in red, I think. Yeah, we'll do it in red. Cool. So I want you to have a little look. I'm going to give you 10 seconds just to have a little look at this passage. Can you point at some punctuation that we will need to take care of? Hello. Okay, let's go then. So one day I've got a comma. We have got a comma here. We have got a full stop. We have a question mark, another question mark, and a full stop. A comma, another comma, a full stop. Now we've actually got speech marks here, which we're not going to be using, but they do tell us that is another character speaking. Okay, so as you can see, before I even try and read this, I'm drawing attention to that punctuation to help me. Okay, so we'll do my turn, your turn. I'm going to read a sentence or a part of the text, and then you're going to have a go. Okay, being very careful to look at that punctuation. So we have, one day, just as the Year 2 children were coming into school, They noticed a strange scratch on the classroom door. Okay, your turn. Fabulous. So you should have paused here, here, and here. So comma, comma, full stop. Okay, ready for the next bits? Now I can see here I've got some question marks, so I need to think how I'm going to read them. What could it be? Had it always been there? Your turn. Okay, the tone of the voice and the way that you speak should really show that that is a question you're asking. Okay, right, next part I've got full stops, commas. I'm going to read up to here. Isaac was brave. He crept towards the entrance, put his head up to the window, placed his hand on the door and pushed it open. Okay, your turn. Okay, oh, we've got speech now, so, ah, with an exclamation mark. He screamed, the squirrel has attacked our classroom. Okay, really taking note of those exclamation marks. Your turn. Fantastic, brilliant. Right, well, we're going to do exactly the same with another story, and I bet you're going to be even better this time. So, we have got another story. Let's move my head. There we go. There we go, look. So, going to have a little look. I'd like you to pause the screen. I'd like you to point at the bits of punctuation that is going to help you with your reading. Okay, and I'm going to do it for you, but I'd like to have a look first. Now, you won't need to do this all of the time, but it just really makes you pay attention to that punctuation. Now, there is an apostrophe there, but that doesn't affect how we say that. Okay, fantastic. Right, I would actually like you to have a little go first today, and then afterwards I will read it and you will see how similar or how different it was how we read it. Okay, so pause it now. I want you to have a little go at reading it, taking care of those exclamation marks and question marks especially, and pausing to take a breath. Okay, pause the screen now. Okay, fantastic. Well done. Right, okay, over to me then. Let's have a little go. One evening, Miss Khan decided to go on a bike ride. She put on her cycling shorts, pulled her warmest jumper over her head, filled up her water bottle and secured her helmet. Miss Khan whizzed down the road as fast as she could. She was going so fast, it looked like she was going out of control. Would she lose her balance and fall? All of a sudden, Miss Khan hit a bump in the road, but to everyone's amazement, she managed to stay on her bike and land it perfectly. How lucky she was. Okay, so if you'd like to have another go at that, please pause, but you will notice I did pause for my commas, full stops, question marks and exclamation marks. Fantastic. Okay, so now you've had a little practice of your own, I've got a super duper challenge for you, and your challenge is to find a book in your house and to read a few pages to an adult out loud using the punctuation to help see you when to pause. Now, I don't think you can send this on Dojo, but if you want to, you can send it to our year 2 Twitter page, and we'd love to see it, and we can retweet you and hopefully get the trust to see you reading so beautifully as well. Okay, so that is it for now. Like I say, I will see you tomorrow at the picnic. We are so excited, and I will be back tomorrow for some more English. I'll see you soon, guys. Well done.